morning, y'all. Oh, I'm Andre Romez, and I'm bringing this 3 Tip Sunday to y'all today. Now, these 3 tips is gonna be about assumptions. Yes, oh yes, I said it, assumptions. Assumption number 1. Woo! Assumption number 1. We gotta stop assuming that people know what we want them to do if we haven't said anything to them. Okay? We can't assume that people can read our minds and understand that this is how we want it done, or this is what we need done. Okay? So, with that being said, we have to communicate what we want verbally or in a text or however you want to put it to get it across, get that point across to that person that this is what you need and this is what you want. We can't just assume that even if they done it before, even if they've been to a certain place before, we can't assume that they're gonna remember and do that automatically. So it doesn't hurt to be a reminder that this is what I need done. All right, so let's communicate that so that it gets done how we want it. We don't assume it. All right. Assumption number 2. Woo. Never assume that somebody dislike you or hate you because you don't get the response that you think you should get from them. Okay. Now what you got to think about is that people got their own life going on. They got stuff going on in their mind 24 hours a day, just like you. So you can't assume that because they don't respond to you how you want them to respond, that they don't like you or they hate you. Okay? I mean, in some cases it could be further from the truth. What you got to do is, again, communicate. Communicate. You have to get to the bottom of your assumptions before you allow that feeling to corrupt your heart. All right? Stop assuming that people dislike you. Stop spreading lies about people, thinking that they don't like you. All right? If they rubbed you the wrong way, identify that that's what that meant. All right? Understand you got like this look in your eyes. Do you have something against me? Do you feel a certain way about me? Because, I can't tell. Get to the bottom of it. And don't have to be in a rude way neither, but don't assume that people hate you just because you don't get that reaction that you need. You understand? All right, y'all. All right, we rounding up. Now I know this is a short one. It's always short, but it's gonna be sweet. This last one is gonna sting a little bit. We have to treat everybody how we want to be treated. Okay? And this is, I wouldn't say this is an assumption, but I think we as human beings, we get so used to calling people certain things that we think it's okay to continue to call them that. Like when you get older, once you understand what certain words mean and certain things mean to people, then you know to move past that. But to assume that that's okay, to treat people just any old kind of way, even the ones when you first meet, the ones you just barely meeting, you don't want to rub them the wrong way. So don't assume that you could just come at them how you come at everybody else. So this goes deeply into treating people the way you want to be treated. Calling them by their names, their rightful names, okay? We got to get out of the habit of calling these women bitches and hoes. Let's get back to calling them queens. I wouldn't call my mom that. I wouldn't call my sister, my wife, my daughters. I wouldn't call them that. So I'm not going to address other females like that. You dig? And on the flip side, my men, we got to stop calling each other niggas. I mean, we got to stop calling each other dog. Man, come on. Whatever happened to calling each other kings? Be real, man. Let's get into a habit of calling people what we feel they should be, where their status should be. Uplifting stuff. You know what I'm saying? Brother, sister, Let's get back to calling them that. Let's get back to treating them like we live with them. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to treating people how we want to be treated. So that's my last one. I hope I helped somebody, man. And I got the energy today, man. I'm telling you, I got the energy because I got some good sleep last night. Oh yes, I did. I got some very good sleep last night. So with that being said, I want y'all to go out there and get some good sleep too. I want y'all to go out and love each other, man. I want y'all to be uplifting each other, man. Be there for each other when each other needs something. Don't just look at your phone and deny a call. That could be the last time you hear or see that person. So pick up that line if you ever get that phone call. You know what I'm saying? It don't hurt to say 1 or 2 words to somebody and say, hey, I'm gonna hit you back. Alright? I love y'all. I want to see y'all on top, man. Y'all keep me up and I'm gonna keep y'all up too. And I'm out this thing, man. Woo!